Hello, I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com. I've made a new pick a card read for you. What's in store for you on Valentine's Day? Well, let's find out. Now, I've made 3 readings here. It's a timeless reading. Well, I guess it's timeless, but it's about Valentine's Day. Each one of them has got a deeper dive. That's an extended reading that goes with it. If you find that it is your story, could be a story, want it to be a story, then you might want to get that for even more. If you do, toward the end of these readings, I'll be popping a link for it up there. You can also find a link for that in the description box and in the comments below. That's where you can also find your timestamps to fast forward to your reading as well. And don't forget to win a free private reading with me at the end of the month. All you need to do is click like on this video, click on that subscribe button if you're new, leave a comment, that'll get you an entry in. A second way is by purchasing the deeper dives. That will get you entered into that second draw. So all you need to do now is take your pick. Which one would you like? Would you like the crystal? The crystal is out with the romance card. Would you like the flower? Flower's out with the true love card. Or would you like the shell? The shell is out with the family card. Take your pick now. Don't forget to click like before you click off down there. Click that subscribe button if you're new and leave a comment. That'll get you an entry into that prize draw. I do a today's tarot every single day of the year on my other channel, Be Healing Tarot. Check that out. I also go live on that channel too, 3 times a week in my Psychic Cafe show where I give 1-question readings. Book in for one of those. You can book in at any time because even if you can't make the live show, not a problem. I will do your 1-question reading right at the start of the next show and then send you the link to the replay. Find a link for those 1-question readings in the description box below. Book yourself in and you can book yourself in for a private reading down there as well. I also make 3 of these Love Pick a Card reads and various shorts on both of my channels each week, and so check all of those out and thank you for doing that. Well, take your pick now, crystal, flower or shell, and I'll see you in your reading. So if you chose the crystal, and this one's for you, crystals, let's find out about your Valentine's story this year. Now, as usual, crystals, there's going to be a deeper dive to this. That's an extended reading that goes with this. If you find that it is your story, could be a story, wants it to be a story, and you want even more, then you might want to get that. If you do, toward the end of the reading, I'll be popping a link for it up there. You can also find a link for that in the description box and in the comments below. So let's get straight into your reading, get some cards out for you and find out oh, your Valentine's story. Well, it might be something that's kept on the quiet here because it's got rare knowledge. And so this kind of thing can happen when it's a new thing around Valentine's Day, you know? If you've got a new relationship starting at the moment or you're about to have one and it's very new for Valentine's Day, it might not be something that you're really putting out there. If you're doing something special with them at Valentine's Day, it might be more downplayed with this rare knowledge card. So you might not necessarily be shouting it from the rooftops if it's new. Do you know what I mean? Just because it's Valentine's Day doesn't mean that we would rush something or perhaps, you know, make a big thing. I don't know. It's difficult, isn't it? When there is like an event and you're in a new relationship, it's like, and it's not really time yet to take it to that level. Do you know what I mean? Like if you've got a wedding in the family or something like that, but it's a new relationship and it's like, well, it's not quite appropriate. We're not been together long enough to take you to something like that. Perhaps it's too soon to meet the family. You know, it's got that kind of vibe around it, this reading with that rare knowledge. So it could just be downplayed a little bit, but it's not to hide you away. It's more the timing of it isn't exactly brilliant, but synchronicity. But there's something beautiful about the timing of it too. New relationship is what I'm getting for you around this Valentine's Day. But the very fact that it's new could be, you know, mean that it's not like a majorly romantic time. It could be like a subtly romantic time because it's a new relationship around Valentine's Day. I've got self-care out too. Now, the opportunity card also flew out as well and it caught my attention. So someone could be taking the opportunity here. Take care of yourself, you know, because if you are in a new relationship, I just don't want you to be disappointed if they don't make a big thing out of Valentine's Day, because I think they're not going to be making a big thing out of Valentine's Day because it's so new. That's all I'm saying. So you might need to take care of yourself today and you know, not be too reactive if they're not making a big thing of it. Let's find out more anyway. And with that opportunity card, I think they could be taking the opportunity to do something, but it might not be, you know, the hearts, the flowers, the chocolates and all of that, you know. There's certain expectations around Valentine's Day, right? To step it up romantically, and I just get, it's like wrong timing. Yet the opportunity card showed itself. Let's find out more. The Six of Wands. This is being seen to be doing really well. This is when you got someone on your arm. And this is the opposite to that rare knowledge energy. So I don't know. I've got this feeling like your person would like to do more and to be seen with you. But perhaps is this pulling back and going, well, it's early days, and so maybe you, crystals, wouldn't want to. And they might be overthinking this. Because this energy is like, I want to be seen with you. And this energy is, we need to keep this under wraps because it's a little bit too soon. We've got the Eight of Pentacles here. Someone's working. Oh, okay. Somebody's working. Okay. Now, this could be a financial thing. This could be saying like they're trying to save up for something. Perhaps the romantic, you know, grand gesture is coming in the future when it's at a more appropriate time in the relationship. But it could be about that, or it could actually just be about somebody's working on Valentine's Day or that evening and they can't make a big thing of it. A big deal of it. No, a big thing of it. Now, what is this? We've got the Eight of Cups. Somebody's letting something go, an emotional attachment. Six of Swords and the moving on from heartbreak. Three of Pentacles. They were growing something with someone else. They were happy. But, okay, so someone's still your new person here, they're still letting go of something. Okay, so they're going to be wanting to take it slowly is what I'm getting from that. This is someone, your person here has moved on from someone that they were happy with. A lot of anxiety, a lot of overthinking things. They were starting to build something with someone, but it parted ways. They're still letting them go from their heart. So your person here is someone that's going to be wanting to take things slowly. But the Six of Wands, there is this energy that they do want to be seen with you. It's like they do want to tell the world, Two of Emotions, that you're the one. The Eight of Materials, but they've got to work. Justice, and you're a match as well. But there's this Eight of Materials energy. They've got to work, and it's about money. Oh, it could just be that, you know. They could be making the excuse that it's like too early days in the relationship, but really there's this energy that they do want to be seen with you. But this Eight of Materials keeps on coming out, and I'm just getting from it, perhaps they don't have the means, the money to do a grand gesture and to give you the Valentine's Day that they would really want to give you. And so they might be saving that, I don't know, for a birthday or, you know, for another special occasion and working at it to get the finances to do something special. It feels like that. We'll get more on that Eight of Pentacles, what that's about. But with the Justice card and the Two of Emotions card, they're both cards of like a love match. The Justice card being, you know, the 11 card, 1-1. Twin flames possibly, but yeah, they're believing that this is a really good love match and they want to be seen with you. Stripping illusions, but they're bringing themselves back down to earth, and it's got something to do with that Eight of Pentacles energy. So tell us more about this Eight of Pentacles energy, about this work kind of thing. But they got to work, they got to work, they got to work. For some reason, they've got to work. Why do they got to work? Ace of Materials, to plant seeds for the long term. Okay. They're seeing a long-term future with you here, and they want to do things right. Planting seeds, so to get firm foundations with the Ace of Materials there. They want to do things right, and so they've got to work. Whatever that means in your situation. They've got to work. Feels like they want to build something up first to me. Reunion of souls and letting go. There's that too. There's this energy. Isn't it funny? They're all like leading into the next. Have you noticed that? Reunion of souls and letting go. Someone was very important to them and they're still letting go of them. So you will want to take it slowly with this person because they've got someone else in the heart still. But they are letting go of them. I mean, they're in the process with these cards. That Eight of Cups. Someone's in the heart and they're still letting go of them. Knight of Voices and the Sun. They rushed into it. Okay. Someone that they rushed into it. They were very happy with them, but they rushed into it and perhaps weren't taking into account whether it was a really good match. And it's something that hasn't worked out, but they rushed into it. They were very happy, but it was something that couldn't work out. And they've gone their separate ways. Now, this is someone where they're still in the heart. I mean, and this could be your energy as well. You could still have someone in your heart too that's just like not compatible with you or something like that. I think you've both got that going on. So I think you're both very loving people here and coming together. It's all pointing towards you need to have a slow start with this person. For both of you is what it feels. And what is behind that, please? What's behind all this letting go? They rushed in last time, so they won't want to this time. Emotional release in past, present, and future. It's like signed, sealed, and done. Getting together with you to them is really putting a lid on the past. And that has emotional consequences for them. And so, yeah, there is... It's not a hurdle to get over, but it's like their decision to be with you isn't just about that. It's also about, but then I definitely leave the past behind, and there's emotions behind that for sure that they've got to release as they're doing it. So it's almost like they're realizing they're going to be with you and then going through this emotional process, and so they want to take it slowly with you. Okay, let's find out more. Tell us more then about Valentine's Day for all crystals. A message for you. They're going to message you. You're going to get some kind of communication from them, whether that's a card, text message, whatever it is, to let you know that they're thinking of you. Your love fills me with light. I love you. Let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims. So there's no rushing this, right? It feels, I don't know, for some of you, they've got to work and you're not going to see them, but they're going to message you or something like that to let you know that they're thinking of you and you're the one that's in their heart, that kind of thing. You are going to have to give them space, though, apparently. Tell us more. Valentine's Day. Please. Step into your power. Your power. You see, you had this self-care card, right? And that to me suggested that you will be having to kind of take care of yourself today. As I said, usually, like often on Valentine's Day, we want to be treated, right? We want to be made it special, you know? And I don't think you're going to get that. You are going to get something from them, but as I keep on saying, it's just an inappropriate time at this period of this relationship, especially with the emotional stuff that they're going through and the work thing as well. It feels like this person has got like solid intentions with you, like long-term intentions with the Ace of Materials. They're taking like a work thing seriously, but it's because of this relationship. Romance and heartbreak. Yeah, it's like the romance starts, but it's tinged with this heartbreak of actually, you know, well, that puts it to rest. I'm definitely not going backwards now to that person in the past. No, don't get me wrong. I'm not feeling like this person wants to go backwards. I'm just hearing that you might be in the same position as well. You've got somebody that's still in your heart too, but you know that that's incompatible as well. They don't want to go backwards, but this person's still in the heart. And so as they move forward with romances, and that's what they want with you, there's this heartbreak for them to go through as well. Just another level of letting go for them. Someone in the past, you know, they could have been in a long-term relationship before, or it could be the first love or something like that as well for some of you. There's a problem and a bad attitude and a push me, pull me. Okay, this is about, I was just talking on that previous relationship as these cards came out, and that's what this is about. So there was an incompatibility between them. Somebody had a bad attitude, and there was this push-pull kind of like, it wasn't really flowing forward at all. So they've called it quits on that, still letting them go from their heart. Yeah, okay. Okay, I want some more of these. Tell us more about this for crystals. Crystals, Valentine's Day. Treasure your loved ones. It's important to love others deeply. That's what you've got here. You've got someone that feels very deeply. Yeah, they're going to love you very deeply, and they also love this other person very deeply. It's a good sign, right? When people still have people in their heart, and also when they've let them go because of incompatibilities. That's a really good sign. It shows, you know, it's not a good sign for someone to be able to completely like burn bridges and all of that kind of thing, to have been in love with someone and then completely cut them out of their heart and go cold on them and, you know, call them crazy or whatever. That's not a great sign, but it is a great sign in someone when they still love the ex, but, you know, can't be with them because it's not compatible. It's something like that. But they treasure their loved ones. It's important for them to love deeply, and they do love deeply too. And I think you too. It feels like you're very compatible to me. Picking up on both of your energies, and it feels like really similar to me. Okay, so what do they want to say to you? What do they want to say? Please be patient with me. They will get there. I mean, they want this, and they want to be seen with you, but you need to be patient with them because they do need to take it slowly. It's someone that's doing the right thing, kind of by themselves and their feelings, and also doing the right thing by you, by taking it slowly and not rushing in. What else would they like to say? What else would they like to say? Not much. Quite quiet, are they? Very quiet. Are they shy? Are they quiet? They don't say a lot. I'm sending you loving energy. Can you feel it? Oh, that's sweet. Yeah, they do want to let you know that they love you. Emotionally unavailable right now. They're being they're not brutally honest, but they're just being honest here. Emotionally unavailable right now because as they go to move towards you, the heart goes. The person in the past. There's another level of letting go. So it's kind of inching forward like this is what they need to do. So you do need to be patient with this person. It's going to be slow moving, but it feels like they're very serious about you here. They're planting seeds for the long term, and they're trying to slow things down, perhaps by making an excuse about, I've got to work. Because I kept on hearing that over and over again. It's like, why are you telling us that, you know? But it feels like an excuse because they probably don't want to go into all the emotional stuff that they're going through with you. They want to let that go and then move cleanly into a relationship with you as well. So you've got something going on. You've got the start of something. It's going to move slowly, and I think that's the best way to be anyway. Well, if that sounds like it is your story, could be a story, or want it to be a story, you might want to get that deeper dive for even more. If you do, I will pop a link for it up there. And there's also a link for that in the description box and in the comments below. It's 20 Australian dollars, which is about 15 American dollars right now, and it's an instant watch kind of a thing. You do need to type your email address in very carefully, because if you get that wrong, you won't receive it. Now, the email, it might end up in your inbox, but it might end up in your spam, junk, or promotions folder. Do check those places. In that email, you will see a link to the crystal, the flower, and the shell. Click on the crystal. On your device, so you can open PDFs with. In that PDF, amongst other things, you'll see a picture of a video, and when you click on that, if it doesn't take you right away to a video, just try it on a different device, and it should do. So thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to click like. Before you click off down there, click that subscribe button if you're new, and leave a comment, because that'll get you an entry into a prize draw for a free reading with me at the end of the month. As we'll get in that deeper dive as well, that'll get you entered into the second draw, so good luck with winning those. But if this is where you're leaving me, good luck with all of this. And if you're coming with me to that deeper dive read, then I'll see you in there very shortly. If you chose the flower, then this one's for you. Flowers, let's find out about your Valentine's Day. What's going to go on? Let's see. Now, as usual, flowers, there's going to be a deeper dive to this. That's an extended reading that goes with it. If you find that it is your story, could be a story, want it to be a story, and you want even more on this, then you might want to get that. If you do, toward the end of the reading, I'll be popping a link for it up there. You can also find a link for that in the description box and in the comments below. So, Valentine's Day for you guys. Let's find out what you're going to be experiencing. You've got Fleeting Beauty and Threshold. So a little bit of something, but on the threshold, it's going to move forward. So it's like you're getting a taste of something to come, is what this is. A taste of something to come. Fleeting Beauty, something that's not going to last very long, but the threshold, something else is, or they'll step it up or something like that. Let's find out more. Vulnerability. This is your energy. So it could be both of you, in fact. Somebody could be coming forward with vulnerability, or you could feel vulnerable. It feels like someone is going to be vulnerable, perhaps send you a Valentine or something like that, or let you know how they're feeling, but it feels like they can only give you a little bit at the moment, but on the threshold of more. So it might not be enough for you, and that could be why it could make you feel vulnerable, especially if you have been fantasizing about a big thing on Valentine's from this person. Take the helm, be in control of your own ship. Interesting. Yeah, so you're gonna have to kind of be a little bit independent this Valentine's Day, because you are going to have something happen from your person, but it's not going to be, it's like a token is what it is of things to come, is what this feels like. And that is what could make you feel vulnerable. Like, I don't know, say if your person has to work or something like that, and they've already told you they're not going to have time to be able to take you out or something like that, and then they give you a gift, but you might have been fantasizing, oh, they really will be able to get the day off and do something nice. They really won't be able to take the day off and do something nice. It's that kind of thing. And so that could leave you feeling vulnerable. So take the helm is saying, like, make sure that you've got plans for your day, you know, that can be broken if they do surprise you. But yeah, just don't be counting on something big, because I don't think you're going to get it here. More like them giving you something and threshold saying, we can see each other soon, or something like that. For some of you, you might be in a different location than each other, and it could be about that. You could be really hoping that they're going to show up, and it's not. You can hear something from them for sure, but it'll be like, I'll be able to come in a month's time or something like that, you know? It's that kind of an energy. Okay. Very emotional. The moon. It's this unknown energy, right? I think you're going to be hoping that something is tied down and really moving forward this Valentine's Day, but you're not going to get that. It's going to be unknown, and that's going to have you in your emotions and feeling vulnerable. Now, the Page of Swords, yes, you're going to hear from them, but still from afar. You know, it's still not ready to move forward in the way that you want to. That's why the Threshold card, but they're almost ready. Like, it's that almost ready. Nine of Pentacles. It can be very disappointing when we're expecting a big surprise, and then it's not a surprise, is it? Because we're expecting it, and then it doesn't happen, and we're like, oh, it was just a fantasy. So, and I'm really getting that this time, especially if you're in different locations. You're expecting like the grand gesture. It ain't happening. Nine of Pentacles, again, there's this message. Make sure that you've got stuff to do on Valentine's Day, like make your plans, be single, independent, that kind of thing, so that you're not just hanging on for this and then, you know, a mess and eating a tub of ice cream in the evening because your fantasies didn't happen. So the Moon card, you could be very emotional. The Moon. Tell us why the Moon's here, please. This unknown emotional energy. Four of Inspiration, you wanted solid foundations. Yeah. I think I'm seeing, hearing, sensing this wish that things were moving forward, that something would happen on Valentine's Day to move this forward and lock it in and create these solid foundations. Even Four of Inspiration is about marriage too. So yeah, some of you could even be like fantasizing about them asking you to marry them. Now, if that is the case, Fleeting Beauty is not just yet on threshold though. The planning on it, you know, it could be coming up in a birthday or another special occasion in the future, or just when they're feeling, I don't know, it could be about anything, you know. This is saying not now, but in the future. Divine timing. There's perfect timing coming up in the future. You think it's perfect timing on Valentine's Day. Apparently it's not. I don't know why not. The Page of Swords. So there is going to be communication, but it's from afar. It's not as close as you would want it to be. Muse of Inspiration. They are taking action, Temperance, but it's saying like, wait. They're taking action, getting in touch with you. Like there is passion towards you, but there's this Temperance. You're going to have to wait. It's not the news that you want. Oh, some of you, your partner might be away, like serving somewhere else, and you were hoping that they were coming home, and you'll hear from them, but it's not that. Honoring your energy, but yeah, they do honor your energy, right? So You're hearing something from them, not exactly the surprise that you wanted or were kind of expecting. 9 of Pentacles, you do need to have your own plans for today so that you're not devastated by it not happening. 7 of Voices is the Ass card. It's the, like, don't fool yourself. This energy that I'm picking up on, that I'm feeling of the expecting a surprise. Dangerous. It's dangerous because surprises are surprises, right? Not expectations of surprises. Just, it's kind of backward because that makes it not a surprise. And oh, when it doesn't happen. The Emperor. So, yeah. Okay, the Emperor is divine masculine energy. And so I think here what we've got is you hoping and fantasizing that they're going to step into that power, like, and come and claim you with all of this kind of thing, and that's kind of not going to happen. You're going to have to take charge of your day instead, and don't BS yourself. Don't just be sitting around and waiting for, like, your fantasy to come true, because that's 7 of Voices. It's not going to happen. Okay, and if it does happen, then you're going to be nicely surprised, right? And it's going to be a real surprise and not a, I was expecting this. You didn't surprise me and now I'm disappointed, right? That ruins a surprise. And there's truth behind that too. Okay, there's something here, probably about limerence as well, which is when we get kind of obsessed about love and get more in the fantasy than the actual relationship itself. And you know what's actually happening. We get caught up in the fantasy and have expectations about that, and it ends up hurting us. And it's not what the other person's done at all. It's purely been what's been going on in our mind that's hurting us. So be careful of that. Okay, tell us more. And this sounds pessimistic, this reading, but it really isn't. You're on the threshold of something. This person is coming forward in the future with solid foundations. You just have to wait for a bit, that's all. And so it is a very positive reading, but again, the only negative thing here is your expectations of even more positive. You know, romance, Cupid's arrow strikes. It is the Valentine's Day card. This is your person, and it is very good. And perhaps I shouldn't emphasize that your fantasy is too much, but I've got to say what's there. Take a breather and honor your feelings, right? So you are going to be in your emotions, that's for sure. But see the bigger picture, like, especially if they've got things to do, if they're working away at the moment or something like that, try and see the bigger picture. Especially, it could be disappointing when they say, but they'll see you in a few months' time or something like that. And yeah, but honor your feelings, take a breather, do have plans, see the bigger picture. This person isn't disappointing you, they're disappointing your expectations. It's different. Memories. Oh, that's nice. That's nice energy. So when your person gets in touch with you, instead of kind of being disappointed in what they're not doing, or they're not being there, you could be talking on memories, true love. So sweet. This is really sweet energy. Like, it needn't be bad energy between you both. So you could be talking on this, on your love for each other and the memories that you've shared and all of that. You could be really sharing some good times on the phone or on, you know, video call to each other. That's sweet energy. Play. Feeling unwanted, yeah. You're not unwanted at all, but you could be feeling that way today. But play, you know what I got? It's like playing a game together across video. Cool. I saw that on a movie, like a couple having like what was it, probably a COVID date across a video call, playing a game with each other. You can make it fun anyway, even if you're not getting the full shebang of what you really wanted, what you truly wanted from your person today. Well, Valentine's Day, I mean. Okay, well, what would they like to say? I feel empty without you. Oh, this person misses you. I have sexual fantasies about you. Well, that could be part of your play on your video call. I'm afraid of commitment. Oh. Are you? Tell us more. What do they want to say? I'm making changes for the better. There you go. Threshold, you see. There is something coming. It's just kind of not on Valentine's Day from this person. Oh, they're going to be spending time with you on Valentine's Day for sure, but it feels like from a distance. I wish I could turn back the clock and do things over. It's something about the decisions that they've made in their life that can't stand the thought of you with someone else. And they're afraid of losing you. Definitely don't want to lose you, this person. It feels like in this relationship, there are things moving forward. There are things in the pipeline. There's obviously a lot of love here. And a lot of intention for the future as well, is what I'm picking up on. But please, on Valentine's Day, do have plans. Do have your own plans, because don't be expecting too much from this person. I think you're going to be disappointed. But let's hope that you're nicely surprised by this person. Well, there you go. If that sounds like it is your story, could be a story, want it to be a story, you might want to get that deeper dive for even more. If you do, I will pop a link for it up there. There's also a link for that in the description box and in the comments below. It's 20 Australian dollars, which is about 15 American dollars right now, and it's an instant watch kind of a thing. You do need to type your email address in very carefully, because if you get that wrong, you will not receive it. Now, the email, it might end up in your inbox, but it might end up in your spam, junk, or promotions folder. Do check those places. In that email, you will see a link to the crystal, the flower, and the shell. Click on the flower on a device that you can open PDFs with. In that PDF, amongst other things, you'll see a picture of a video. And when you click on that, if it doesn't take you right away to a video, just try it on a different device, and it should do. So thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to click like. Before you click off down there, click on that subscribe button if you're new, and leave a comment. That'll get you an entry into that prize draw for a free reading with me at the end of the month. As we'll get in that deeper dive as well, that'll get you entered into the second draw too. So good luck with winning those private readings. But if this is where you're leaving me, good luck with all of this. And if you're coming with me to that deeper dive read, then I'll see you in there very shortly. If you chose the shell, and this one's for you. Shells, let's find out about your Valentine's Day this year. Now, as usual, shells, there's going to be a deeper dive to this. That's an extended reading that goes with it. So if you find that it is your story, could be a story, want it to be a story, then you might want to get that for even more. Oh, that was strange the way that came out. If you do, toward the end of the reading, I'll be popping a link for it up there. You can also find a link for that in the description box and in the comments below. Well, let's find out what this mysterious card is that kind of flipped itself out sideways. The richness within. Oh, this is really nice energy. There's the energy of being spoiled. Richness within. Yeah. Is the energy of being spoiled. Let's get deeper into this. You see how she seems to have like a hands full there with a lot of stuff. Abundance. Oh, you could be being really treated this Valentine's Day. Let's see. Unique. Something really special. Someone's going to be doing something really special for you that you would really like. Probably something that someone else wouldn't really like. Do you know what I mean? It's like, I'm really into kickboxing, and like someone could do something really special for me, and like a lot of people wouldn't like it, but I would absolutely love it. Safety. You're safe. Now that makes it feel like it's something exciting. It feels like perhaps something daring. It could be a pursuit, trying something out. I don't know. Like, I don't know. An activity or something like that. Tell us more. Huh. Camping. You've been taking camping. There's something about nature here that I'm feeling. I kept on seeing like zip lining. Is that what it's called? Zip cording or something like that. But it doesn't feel like that's it. Someone's got something special planned for you, and it's quite unique. The High Priestess, you might have intuitive knowing about this as well. Got the Hierophant. Nice. High Priestess and the Hierophant. Spiritual couple right there. And the Seven of Cups, unsure of what to choose. What's going on here? The High Priestess, tell us about this intuition, please. Or perhaps that's your energy, Shells, being the High Priestess. Could be. Tell us why the High Priestess is here. please. Why have we got the High Priestess? Two of Emotions, a love match, Ace of Materials, planting a seed with you for the long term, and the Tower, something falling apart. Okay, no, surprise. Surprise. Oh, you've got a grand gesture here. Now, I don't know what your situation is. If you're with someone already, you've got a grand gesture coming in here with the Two of Emotions. If you're not with someone at the moment, someone's going to be doing something big for you, and it's a surprise for you. You're going to be lavish with something, and you're going to be safe. Don't worry about it, especially if they are suggesting something that perhaps makes you feel a little bit nervous, like, I don't know, climbing a mountain or something. I don't know what it could be. It just feels like there's going to be a lot going on, and it might put you out of your comfort zone. Struggle and stripping illusions. Struggle and stripping illusions is behind that too. And I wasn't getting struggle energy. I was getting out of your comfort zone energy, but not you struggling with it. Stripping illusions. There's resistance here. I feel you're going to have resistance to what is being planned. Now, for some of you, it could be you're used to taking control and being the one that makes the plans. Who was I talking to? Yeah. A friend of mine. I went to a birthday party last weekend and asking her, like, oh, it was a birthday the next day. Like, what are your plans? And she said, oh, nothing. And it's like, hasn't your partner planned something for you? And she said, no. And I know, like, she's a business owner and she is the organizer of both of them. And I said to her, that is the problem of being the organizer in the relationship. You're the one that does the organizing. And so if you don't do it, he's not going to do it, right? And she's like, that's exactly it. Like, he has a great birthday and I don't get anything because I haven't planned it for myself. And it's like, I see. And it could be similar energy here too, is that if you're used to being in control and being the planner and all of that kind of thing, that's what could take you out of your comfort zone. And that could be what the struggle and stripping illusions is about too. Because if it is a confrontation in that kind of way, rather than a zip lining or parachuting, you know, out of your comfort zone that way, just out of your comfort zone because they are taking the lead. Something to look at there. Right? Because a partnership should be about, you know, both being able to take the lead at certain times and us being able to, like, relax and let them take the lead too and trust them. You got something big happening here. And the Hierophant, tell us why the Hierophant is here, because this is your person's energy. The Hermit. So they've been kind of hiding away. Tell us more about the Hierophant energy. Well, they're not going to be. So if they've been laying low so that they could surprise you, tell us why this Hermit and the Hierophant. I need to know more about their energy, please. The Emperor, yeah, stepping up and taking the lead. But the Hermit card suggests like they've been pulling back before that, like not wanting to take the lead. They might be taking a stand, especially if you are like the controlling type or the one that usually organizes. Just another way of putting it, a controlling type. Then, yeah, they might be taking a stand here to take the lead. And it's like, no, I'm going to decide this time, my lordy. It's feeling like a bit of a battle now, an inner journey as well. They've been on an inner journey, needing to step up. So yeah, it feels like they're going to be stepping into their power and taking the lead here. 7 of Cups, but what to choose, hey? What to choose? 2 choices. Either choosing between 7 of Materials, investing in something, 5 of Emotions, that's heart opening, it warms up your heart, defrosts your heart. Investing in something. Okay, so doing something that kind of warms you up a little bit. Or 7 of Voices, the Sun and the Chariot, pulled in 2 directions about what will make you happy. And yeah, the 7 of Voices is like a lie. It's like an untruth about that. So they're not sure what will really make you happy. That's why the confusion of choices, right? So this person's not really sure. You know, there's that unique card. It's like they're going to do something special that's just for you. And I said, what would be great for me is would be quite very unique. You know, not a lot of people would really love that. What I would really love. So they could be confused about what would really make you happy. But it's a choice of, yeah, I mean, it could be because you're the planner in this that they're confused about what will actually make you happy. 7 of materials and 5 of emotions. It's like, what will you really enjoy? What would make your heart really happy? They're not sure about that. Now, why would they be sure about that? Do you know what I mean? It's like, because I just told you up front, well, I didn't tell you, but I've got a really clear vision of what would really make me happy, right? And other people would know that too, because I'm often doing things that make me really happy, and I'm very clear about that and express those emotions about my happiness. And so people around me, they're not guessing at what makes me happy. They know what makes me happy. I'm just getting the feeling this person isn't sure, and that could be perhaps you're not expressing your emotions about your happiness. Definitely something about control here, and like you being the coordinator, planner, or that kind of thing, which doesn't leave space for them to do it for you. What's behind that is forgiveness. It feels like they're trying to step up, but like trying to find their way into that role of being partner, whether they can step up and take the lead sometimes and actually please you, instead of you being irritated by it because you didn't do it yourself. I don't know, it's something like that. Feels a bit tricky, this one. The situation. I think there's plenty of relationships that are like this. And my friend, they've got a good relationship, you know. It's not toxic at all, but they've certainly got the roles within it. Okay. Past is now behind you. Release and embrace new possibilities. A new path is now available to you. Follow it with faith. So you need to be open here. Freedom. There's nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. If you want it to be. And when you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you shared with those you love. So let them do something really nice for you. Go along with it and you'll remember it. You know, it is. It's the experiences that we've had with those that we love that we really take with us. It's true. It really is. And experiences are worth more than anything else. Is that why the investment card? You want them to buy you something, or they're wondering whether to buy you something, but they want to give you an experience. That's what it feels like. That's exactly what it feels like to me. It makes more sense now, right? But they're worried because you're the planner that you're going to be resistant to it and not really trusting them, but they want to step up and do that nice thing for you. Think it through. They are thinking things through. They're thinking about this a lot. A lot of thought has gone into this. They want to do something nice for you. Cosmo. Respect. Mutual respect and family. Could be family involved here as well. Yeah, I hadn't thought about that. Could be family involved in here as well. And so, say if you have children and they don't, and they want to take you out, and they've organized a babysitter for you, like if you are the parent, you will be the one used to planning and all of that kind of thing and being in charge. Now, if someone steps in and does that for you, yeah, that could make you feel ungrounded. Like, you're making decisions about my kids. It's like, you know, it could be something like that, a situation like that, which I totally get it. Like, I'm not saying like you've got like a bad attitude here or whatever, something to look at. But it could be about that. But there is respect. I mean, there is respect coming from this person to do that. Interesting. They want to be respectful of you, and they know what you like. I just said they know what you like. Oh. Tryst and betrayal. Oh, okay. Now, this is throwing a spanner into the works. Because now I'm picking up lack of trust. What's this? Between 3 and 5. I don't get it. I don't get why I'm being shown this. I was told between 3 and 5, there's like a feeling, I think it means PM, 3 PM, 5 PM. It's a feeling like I don't know what it is that they're doing. Are they betraying me? I don't know. Now that is weird energy. I don't know if that's true or not in this. Don't take that on if it's not yours. Because it doesn't feel true and I don't understand why it's coming up in this reading. But let's carry on. It might become apparent in the deeper dive. I don't know. Because that was really specific. Between 3 and 5. Or if this person is planning something, perhaps you've been mistrustful of them. If they've been being quiet about this surprise for you, you might think that there was something else going on. It could be that. Turn on your heart light. Reflect on a time when you experienced love. Someone's caring for you and putting you first. This person wants to do something nice for you, but I'm getting is going to push your buttons rather than surprise and delight you. Perhaps a mixture. It's perhaps a mixture of the two. But it's interesting energies. What would they like to say? Twin flame. They believe you're twin flames. This person, it's your person. What else would they like to say? I'm afraid of commitment. Not really wanting to commit to something. Can we start over? They ask. Okay. What else? Well, now it's meaning something else to me now. I'm just kind of thinking, like trying to apply it to my own life and who this could be. This could be someone from the past, you know. Anyway, I'm sending you loving energy. Can you feel it? Passion and desire. Could be someone still in love with you, but still emotionally unavailable. I don't know why it's just took a turn like that. You might not trust this person. You don't know what they're doing between certain times. This person wants to surprise you. You could have someone coming in from the past. Now, it's interesting that this is taking a turn at the end of the reading. So it could be that I'm reading for different people now, but if you've stuck with this, this could be about someone in the past coming in, someone that's still got feelings for you, but they're still afraid of commitment and still emotionally unavailable, kind of wanting to start over, but I'm getting that it's going to be a rerun. But they want to do something nice for you and treat you. Interesting. It's someone that's spiritual, if that helps you out, figure out who this is. Wow, that is very interesting turn it took there. Well, if that sounds like it is your story, it could be a story, you want it to be a story, you might want to get that deeper dive for even more. If you do, I'll pop a link for it up there. There's also a link for that in the description box and in the comments below. It's 20 Australian dollars, which is about 15 American dollars right now, and it's an instant watch kind of a thing. You do need to type your email address in very carefully, because if you get that wrong, you will not receive it. Now, the email, it might end up in your inbox, but it might end up in your spam, junk, or promotions folder. Do check those places. In that email, you will see a link to the crystal, the flower, and the shell. Click on the shell on a device that you can open PDFs with. In that PDF, amongst other things, you'll see a picture of a video. And when you click on that, if it doesn't take you all the way, straight away to a video, then just try it on a different device and it will. So thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to click like before you click off down there. Click that subscribe button if you're new, and leave a comment. That'll get you an entry into that prize draw for a free reading with me at the end of the month. As we'll get in that deeper dive as well, that'll get you entered into the second draw for a free reading with me at the end of the month. Good luck. But if this is where you're leaving me, good luck with all of this. And if you're coming with me to that deeper dive for even more, then I will see you in there very shortly.